Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen and freaks? Check it out, you guys wanted some more reviews. I've been playing with this stuff. Far from an expert on these things so far. I've been trying to watch some of the core reviews and stuff to see, but they're really vague. They tell you what you want to. I'm not dogging out Korg or the machines or anything, but I'm finding out that they're not doing what I wanted them to do. But granted, I got the Electrob, I got the KP3 and the Pro. Great machines, good technology. It's just there are things that could be better, and you know they just seem like toys that will end up being redundant. But that's just me at this point, and that might be because I'm wet behind the ears right now with these units, and that's fine. You know, it's a learning curve. I'm gonna get into it more and stuff of that nature. So check it out though. This video I'm gonna go into is about the Midi, and the way the Midi is now. And once again, as I do this video, if you guys got any comments, man, help me out, because I'm still learning this junk too. And if anybody's figured this stuff out, what I'm gonna touch on, let me know. Give me your comments. Give me, I'm gonna tell you what I'm trying to do, and if there's a way, let me know. Like I said, this is strictly my opinion. I'm trying to help you guys out to kind of, see other aspects of this stuff. That way, before you buy it, it might help you out. But check it out. All right, I found out a way. Now with the Electrob, I had the Pro for about a week before I got the KP3 pad, and I was Midiing all over the place with these two. Unfortunately, the only thing I found to work on the Midi was the tempo sync. Alright, the beat sync, horrible, doesn't work. Like I said, the only thing that works is Midiing up for the tempo. It's clocking the tempo. Other than that, I really don't like using it with the Midi, because if you have a beat, if you have that beat started over there and I have this Midi up, what it's gonna do, over here is every time I touch certain banks, I believe it was 3 and 4 on the synth part, and 1, 2, and 3 on the drums, and I couldn't figure out the settings. But what it would do if I start that drum, if I had it midied up, whatever sounds I had in these two banks, these two banks would go in the beat of that. And really, I mean, it was destroying what I had. So I disconnected the Midi from the Electrob to these two, and I'm using Midi on just these two. The only thing I really want to use right now, until I'm past this, is for beats and drum beats and stuff. And all I have to do really is just pay attention to the tempo on here, and that way. But once again, the timing on the Midi. The timing, other than these two, the timing works fine. I mean, this is just an effect pad, so it's timing really. But these obviously sync up because they were made to their brother and sister. Any external, as far as timing, you're gonna have to time that up. So if I got this beat going, or let's say I got, let's say I got this beat going, I'm gonna do it real quick for you. Okay, we got that beat going. Alright, let's check our tempo. External, there we got this, so it's at 120. This one's at 120, so our tempo is right. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, see how it's off? It's off. The timing of the beat's off. So basically, what you'll have to do is time it yourself. Okay? Okay, that's actually set at 4. Okay? I don't want 4, that's the problem. Okay? So, alright. Let's see if still a little bit off. But you see my point. Alright? Any external situations you got going, any other than whatever, the timing, and that was a real issue for me. that was, and I asked, and of course, you know, whoever sold me the machines said, yeah. Well, obviously, no. The timing on it. I guess maybe they misunderstood me, or I misunderstood them. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But bottom line is, the syncing on the clock works fantastic. It'll clock tempo, no problem. Anything else, as far as beat timing, no, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to do that yourself. Here's now. Let's get back to these two. I have the MIDI out from the pad going into the MIDI in on the Pro. Okay, and this is nice for me, but there's a couple of downfalls to it. But I like how it's set up like this. I have, just like the other Korg video, I got the outs. I have the line in. I got the out coming from the Pro into the KP3 pad. Okay, we don't want to do that. Alright, forget that. I was just kidding. Alright, so check this out. Alright, like I said, I got MIDI out, MIDI in. Okay, in, out. Alright, and these other two obviously are going, you know, into my sound source, and this is coming into the Pro. That way it all cycles through and plays together. Anyway, here's what I've done. Notice I'm touching this pad. So that way you don't have to be over here and be over there. Okay? So you can switch. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to, you don't want the effect, just start out over here. Okay? Oops. You know, record your beat over here. Oh, what that's all about. Alright, you're killing me. Okay. Alright. But got 3 minutes left. Alright. This is basically what I wanted to touch on. My next video is going to be about kind of the same issue, but something very negative, which is something I believe I got to get out there, because I've been asking the question before I got this, if you can do it, and I'm going to touch on that on my next video, because it looks like I'm running out of time. But like I said, basically, that's, you know, anything. But here's the catch on this, okay? This is what I want to touch on. Let's say I like that filter. Okay. Let's say you want to change that over here. Okay, you can change it over here. Okay, but make sure you don't change this over here and go through your filters, because if you want to keep that sound, all right, it's going to change it over here. It's going to change the program if you notice it's moving. Okay, while I'm changing this one over here. Okay, so make sure that you know, when you change it, you know, because like I said, it's MIDI'd up, so whatever you change over here, it's going to change over there. So that's that. Okay, my next video, like I said, I'm going to touch on the recording on the banks. So you guys check it out. If you didn't like this video, then no, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm just trying to help out. Like I said, if anybody's got any suggestions, please leave your comments, man. You know, I'm trying to figure this crap out myself. You know, my last video I touched on how the sampling in from the software was cool. One thing I want to touch on, which I wish Korg would have done, is allow updates, man. Update the banks with more beats and more music, man, and to give us opportunity. I mean, we're spending a lot of money on these units, man. Give us every month, you know, some more sounds to go on our hard banks, not our loops, but our hard banks. You know, downloaded. We got USB capability. That would be cool, because I just believe the sounds in here are going to end up getting redundant. So check out my videos, man. Like I said, you know, I do this for one purpose: help me out. I'm trying to help you out. Maybe I didn't help you. Maybe I did. Maybe, you know, you're one of them cats that, you know, were trying to do the same thing as me. If I help one person, that's great. That's all I need to know. But check it out. Leave your comments, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, man. Peace out.